Hi, I'm Kristen, and thank you for joining me for this yoga practice today. I'm so happy that you're here. Today we're going to work on our shoulders. We tend to hold a lot of tension and tightness in our shoulders and use them for different sports or activities that we do, and it's always nice to stretch them out. So we're going to spend some time giving our shoulders some love. With that, you will need a strap if you have one, and if you don't, that's perfectly okay. Well, you can also use a belt or a scarf if you have either one of those. So always an option available. We're going to start in an easy seat. So knees bent, if that is available to you. You can also keep one leg straight, or you may want to sit up on a block or a blanket or a pillow if that's available to you. Sometimes our knees are a little higher because our hips are tight, so that will help to allow them to kind of sink down towards the ground. So with that, we will get started. So from here, we're going to just rest our hands softly on the knees, gaze those down to the ground, or maybe you close the eyes. Circle the shoulders back and down. Sitting up nice and tall. Spine is nice and long from the base of the spine to the top of the head. And breathing naturally. In through the nose and out through the nose. Noticing the rise and the fall of the belly as you inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, inhale through the nose to a count of 3. Hold at the top. Exhale to a count of 3 through the nose. One more time. Inhale to a count of 3. Hold. Exhale to a count of 3. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. This next time, we're going to switch it up a bit. We're going to inhale to a count of 3. Hold. Exhale out of the nose for a count of 5. Inhale to a count of 3. Hold. Exhale to a count of 5. One last time. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. And come back to the natural breath. As we continue to breathe, notice what may have shown up with you on the mat today in this practice. Maybe it's an emotion that you're feeling, or maybe it's a sensation in the body. And without any judgments whatsoever, just simply acknowledge this. Send some love. And come back to the breath. Notice if you're tensing in any part of your body. If you are, try and breathe into that space to release the tension. Relaxing the hands and the shoulders. On your next inhale, take a big deep inhale through the nose, expanding the belly, and exhale out of the mouth. One more time, inhale through the nose, and exhale out of the mouth. Slowly start to blink the eyes open or send the gaze forward. And welcome back. Inhale the arms up, swooping the arms up, bringing the palms of the hands together. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, swoop up the arms. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Moving with breath. Inhale. And exhale. Grabbing your strap or your belt or your scarf, whatever is available to you. I always like to double mine up just a little bit. I have short arms, so it is what it is. So taking the strap about shoulder distance apart, maybe a little bit wider. Grabbing on with the hands. We're going to inhale as the arms come up overhead. Exhale, we're going to lean to the right, finding a nice stretch up the left side of that body. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the left. Inhale back to center. This time bringing the strap forward, and we're going to arch the back, bringing the chin to the chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, one more time to the right. Inhale. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, forward. Arching that back, tucking that chin. Inhale, we rise back up one last time. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arch the back, tuck the chin. Inhale, back up. And release the hands back down, keeping your strap handy. Maybe rolling out those shoulders. Taking the strap in the right hand, we're going to put it behind the head. We're going to reach that left arm behind us, reaching for that strap. And you're going to pull down. So I'll turn sideways so you can see it. We're going to pull down onto that strap. Feeling a nice stretch in that tricep area, shoulder. Continuing to breathe. And release the strap. Taking the strap in the left hand this time, taking it behind the head. Reaching that right arm behind you, grabbing onto that strap. And pulling down ever so slightly. Nice easy movement here. Once again, feeling that stretch in the shoulder, the tricep, that upper arm. And releasing the strap. Now stay seated sideways so you can see me. We're going to take the hands behind the back, interlacing the fingers. If that's not available to you, bust out that strap again. And you can do the same thing this way. So options are always available. If you are able to, you can clasp the hands behind the back. Open the chest. Send those shoulders back and down, pulling those shoulder blades together. Lifting the chest. Gaze goes up towards the sky. Take a big deep inhale. Exhale, we're going to fold forward, lifting those arms up. Only going as far as was comfortable for you. And slowly releasing back to a seated position. From here, we're going to come onto all fours, coming into a tabletop position. So the wrists are underneath the elbows, knees are underneath the hips, fingers are spread nice and wide, pressing into the fingertips. We're going to inhale as we drop the belly. Gaze goes up towards the sky. Exhale, we round the back, tucking the chin, pushing away from the mat. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Coming back to a flat back. We're going to plant that left hand. Keep it planted on the mat. We're going to inhale as we lift that right arm up to the sky. Exhale, we're going to thread it underneath that left armpit, and the right cheek is going to come down to the mat. That left hand can stay right where it is, or you can reach towards the top of the left of the mat. And slowly come back up into that tabletop, reaching that right arm up to the sky one more time. And bring it back down. Same thing on the left side. Inhale, that left arm goes up to the sky. Exhale, thread it underneath the right. Left cheek comes down to the mat. Right hand can stay where it is, or you can take it up towards the top of the mat. And slowly come back up into tabletop. And lift that left arm up to the sky. And bring it back down. From here, we're going to find our way into puppy pose. So keeping the knees underneath the hips right where they are. They don't move. We're going to walk the hands out as far as you can go, bringing that chest down to the mat. Bringing that forehead towards the mat. Feeling a nice stretch in the shoulder blades. And slowly start to lift back up. We're going to come onto our bellies. Taking a moment here, bringing those elbows underneath the shoulders. Fingertips are spread nice and wide. We're going to walk the elbows out just a little bit in front of us. And we're going to do something similar to what we just did with thread the needle. So similar concept. We're going to take that right hand, we're going to flip the palm up, and we're going to thread it underneath the left. And then we're going to take that left hand, palm facing up, and we're going to pull it towards the right side of the mat. Head can stay lifted, or you can send the gaze down. Feeling a nice stretch in both of those arms. Stretching out the shoulder blades. Slowly start to come back, so bringing that left hand back down to the mat or to the floor. And evening things out. Flip that left palm up, slide it underneath the right. Right palm flips up, and take it over towards the left side of the mat. Again, gaze can go just slightly in front of you or down towards the mat. Paying attention here to notice how one side may feel different than the other. Not good or bad, just different. Tuning into the body. Tuning into the sensations that you feel. And slowly unwind. And then we're going to press ourselves back up to a seated position for a brief moment. Coming onto our backs for our final Shavasana. Legs come out nice and long. A little more than hip distance apart, maybe, if that feels good. Pull those shoulder blades down and back, opening the palms of the hands towards the sky. And just taking a moment here. Maybe softening the gaze or closing the eyes if that feels good. Relaxing the feet and the ankles, calves and the knees. Relaxing the thighs, the hips. Relaxing the belly and the chest. Softening the fingers. Relaxing the jaw. Allowing the tongue to fall away from the roof of the mouth. And breathe. You are welcome to stay in this beautiful Shavasana. As we end our practice together. You can also bring the feet together, pull the knees in, maybe rock side to side. And find your way back into a seated position. Or like I said, stay in Shavasana for as long as you need. Coming back to where we started. Hands on the knees. Sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders are pulled back and down. Hands come to heart center. Thank you for practicing with me today. Thank you for taking this time for yourself. Find some gratitude in all that your body is capable of. May you be surrounded by peace. May you be filled with love. And may you be in good health. The light in me honors the light in each of you. Namaste.